this is Stephen Cuffin reporting to my live broadcast, my TBC Live Broadcast number 134. It's a pleasure to be with you all today, and it looks like we have Mr. Henry Langford here first to be here. Thank you for being here on time, and actually before time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Broadcast number 134. Let me just stop this. Okay. All right. Now, I want to thank you so much. I know I got little Kayla here. Thank you so much for being here and watching me. It's a pleasure to have you here. I know I have my loved one in Tennessee watching. Thank you so much, dear, for watching me, and anyone that's out there that's watching me. It's a pleasure to be with you here today. The main thing that I want to talk to you about today, first I want to make an announcement that you know that, as I stated many, many months ago, and I warned many people that this would happen, but people failed to listen. The old wallet TBC004.net is closed. Okay? You can no longer go on that site. I happened to check it early this morning when I got it, because I got up early this morning than usual, and it was on. Then I saw something from my leader, Carrie, out of Montana, that posted. And when I checked it again, you can't even log on. You can't even log on that site anymore. Also, that the migration is now closed. They gave you 90 days from what? From May 1st till the end of July. That is 90 days. They gave you 90 days. And they told you near the end of last year, up to that point, that when it's going to start, when it's going to launch, and people need to get pay their $10 admin fee, which is the $10 Crinkle Cash back office fee, or their wallet fee, before they can be migrated. But people fail to do it. So essentially what has happened is what? People have not lost millions and millions and millions of coin. But we may have some good news coming. I was listening to Randy Wilson today, and I'm sure he's getting this information from admin, that somehow they're starting some kind of archive, maybe your coin that maybe was in that old wallet. Now, this is no guarantee. No one has posted it. Don't quote it. Don't say it is true. We don't know it to be true until it's in the what? The blog at thebillioncoin.info. Thank you so much, Femi, from the TV Revolution from Nigeria being here, and Dinah from Canada. Thank you so much for being here. So we're hearing from Randy that they may have is trying to have some kind of archive system that maybe they can get so you won't lose your coin. Let's hope that's the case, but that's no guarantee, because they warned everybody. They announced to everybody, get migrated, but people fail to do it. That's sad that people won't follow directions. And see, I discovered that here in the Billion Coin, that's a ongoing issue. People are not following the directions that our admin set forth. We have to we have to follow directions to make sure that we are all successful. If we're not successful, that means generally that you're not following directions, plain and simple. My success in the Billion Coin has always been, first, study the blog. You never can go wrong when you study that blog. And the blog at thebillioncoin.info, which is the site, gives you a wealth of information about what's going on, current events in TBC, as well as anything we need to know about the Billion Coin, which we call TBC, and also what's going on around us in the world. But you know, I discovered something that we all talk about so often. That is a current issue for many people in the Billion Coin, and we got to make sure we got the right people that have this certain thing going on with them before they even get in our community. And that is what that we always talk about. It is mindset. You see, I believe people have to learn to get out of their own way. They think these things, and then they speak these things, not knowing that it could be just verbal, what I call verbal poison to somebody else. It gets them thinking those kind of things. And then they start speaking those things. And then it perpetuates itself. It just keeps going out and out and out in your environment. And then you got a lot of people saying negative things about what we have here going on in our community. That's why trolls are on Facebook saying those things. They're just doing what? Trying to get an audience to follow them to attack our coin, attack our admin, attack TBC, the Billion Coin. Don't listen to that talk. Don't listen. I call it chatter. It's nothing but chatter. People are going to always, anything successful, people are going to try to dismantle it. Try to dismantle it. Try to get rid of it. Okay? We got an expression. Don't nudge the sleeping bear, or don't put anything into a hornet's nest. The hornet's nest being the existing establishment, the central banking system, the cabal, as we call it. You know, the governments in your location around the world that's controlling all that's going around you, and even somewhat controlling you. And that's why we developed this private community, so we make sure that we have gotten everything in order so we can do things our way, not their way. Let's do things our way. And listen to that magnificent admin, what that person or persons are doing to guide us through our journey. I've said for the last couple of days that so many people are thinking about that destination, but not thinking about their journey. Focus on what your job is, what you should be doing to bring the right people into our community. But make sure you focus on their mindset. Zero in on the kind of things that come out of their mouth. Because believe me, people sometimes say things based on what they hear others say, not what they think. So there's a little bit of both. They're listening to themselves, their negative thoughts, and then they speak what they're thinking, and then they listen to hearing other people say things, and they speak those kinds of things. That's just cause problems for other people. Say positive things, lift people up, edify those people, and then those people will be stronger. They'll be more influential to you and others. Because are we trying to help people out there? Isn't that why we're here in the Billion Coin? So let's think about that. Don't poke that bear. Don't raise the who is the Billion Coin? You don't want people to know what the Billion Coin. We're under the radar. We're under the radar. Building our community bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what we're doing. We have an awesome coin that's going up in value. I was looking at CoinMarketCap yesterday. I haven't even looked at it today. And I saw Bitcoin that went up to over $8,100 per coin, then it dipped down again to $7,700 worth of coin. Another dip. And guess what I saw? Other altcoins dipping just like falling Bitcoin. Because it's manipulation they're doing. But then nobody can manipulate our coin because it's based on what? People. It's a coin for the people, by the people. And we have the awesome thing that has stood the test of time, gold, a grain of gold. Every time someone joins our community, there's a grain of gold associated with it, that person. Couldn't have a better algorithm than that. Okay, Ivani, I see you here, sir. Hmm. Bakari, um, I believe you may probably somewhere in Africa. You say I paid my $10 cream cash fee, and it was acknowledged. I found all procedures to move my wallet by answering corrections to migration. That's the person that's listening. That's the person that's following directions. We had 90 days to get that wallet moved over. 90 days, 3 months. And you mean tell me people that couldn't get their wallet done? Are you telling me a $10 fee? One $10 fee can get you moved over? When the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin fees are way down. You're spending 6 cents to send $10, and you can pay $10? You know, people do what they want to do. You know, maybe some people are not taking the Billion Coin seriously. And they're going to regret it. Trust me on that. I've said it before. When the internet came out in the early 1990s, I missed that boat, that wealth opportunity. But I'm not missing this one. Because cryptocurrency is here to stay. Digital currency is here to stay. Digital money is here to stay. There's going to come a time when you're not going to need debit cards and credit cards. And see, this cryptocurrency, the digital currency thing that we have here, is what it's essentially doing is dismissing the middle person to send one transaction to another. You don't need a PayPal, or you don't need a bank for me to send TBC free. Get that, free to you. But if I try to send Bitcoin or Ethereum, there's a processing fee, which is called a mining fee. But it's small, as long as the coin is down, because back last December, when it hit $19,000 per coin, Bitcoin, I was paying, I think I was doing my kids cream cash back office, paying a $10 fee. I paid $11 and $13 on the other, one day after the other. I mean, paid more for the mining fee than I paid the $10 fee. But guess what? You're going to do exactly what you want to do in most things in life. You just got, if you really want to, if you're serious about the Billion Coin, if you're serious about, getting rid of poverty, one person at a time around the world globally, if you're really serious about that, you'll get out here and start talking to people and getting more referrals and that type of thing. And the reason why people are not making cash flow, because they're not following the system. Randy did a great job in his live broadcast today. We had somebody made their first time made their $100 purchase. That I congratulate that person. That was even challenged computer wise, but that lady that Randy mentioned, she got it done. It doesn't matter if you've done many transactions. If you've done one or two, that's a great accomplishment. Let us make sure we know what we're doing. We're doing this on this new wallet. They identify some things in our blog where people are making errors. They're not changing, TBC to USD. You always change that to USD when you're making a transaction. Thank you for being here, Sherez, the TBC Prayer Warrior. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. So, guys and ladies, if you had just had any idea what our admin has in store for us, a lot of this madness and the things that people are saying about TBC would be washed away. They're not overdone with just these cash flow centers that they're doing. I think it's a wonderful idea. But do you think they're done? That's just the beginning of the whole cash flowing system that they're trying to do. They got plans on what they want to do, and they're going to let us know in the blog. Just keep looking and studying that blog daily, and I trust me, if you follow the system that they have in the blog, you won't have the problems you're having. But it's one thing that I've discovered, and I was talking to the Bishop Edwin over in Nigeria, messaged him today. The key element that's happening for a lot of people is here, right here. They got to get out of their own way. Is that scarcity poverty mindset that they have. Now, I'm not saying you develop that scarcity mindset by yourself, because you have to put part of the blame on establishment that's keep us right where they want us. And we didn't have the billion coin during that time. We didn't have an abundance-based currency during that time. But we do now. We do now. Okay? We definitely do now. Boy, I tell you, I knew this was going to happen. All yesterday, people messaging me. I got to get people in quick. Why do people wait to the last minute? I wonder sometimes. Is that how you run your own life? You wait to the last minute? I don't. I didn't have to. Most of my team that's the ones that's very active. They were that $10 fee was paid last year. Now we didn't migrate right a few days, weeks. We waited till the next month because I want to make sure everything was running smoothly. And at that time, they were putting people their coins in manually until they put an automated system in the system, automation in the system. So let's make sure that we are doing every single thing to a T that our admin asked us to do. And only then you will be successful. Only then you will be successful. Anyone got anything in the chat they want to ask me? You need to use Bracarate. Let me tell you all something. Those that have used Yahoo accounts in the past, that was in the past. You used only two. Listen to me closely now, because I know this. People are going to challenge me on this. I know they are, but they're going to lose. Trust me. And Gmail account or a Proton Mail account. And I'm going to tell you about Proton email. It's very secure. It's a company over in Switzerland. Proton Mail or Gmail works fine for TBC. Yes, you're right, Syringe. It's sad about all they lost. All of our broadcasters, you, myself, they're all broadcasters, been broadcasting this thing for months now. Months. I'm up on 134 broadcasts. You know I've been saying it. People still did not do what admin asked them to do, to pay the $10 fee and get migrated. And I hope what Randy announced in his live broadcast that they're working on some kind of archive system. I don't know that to be true. I'm not announcing it because I don't know, but that's what Randy said. That's all he knew. He don't know what it is, but they're working behind the scenes. I'm sure tech support is involved in this. And perhaps they can retrieve your coin that you had in TBC 004. But you bet it's not going to be free to get it over there in the 009. You're still going to have to pay that $10 fee, I'm sure. Everyone has to do that. And he announced some other good news that I don't know about you, but I'm excited about. I'm sure Shiraz will be excited about. Let me see. Anybody else out here I know is a broadcaster? Irene, she may be happy about what I'm going to announce. And also TB Revolution, Femi may be happy about it. Let me put it to this way. First, I want to go to the blog to do something that everyone knows about. Let's go here to our blog for a minute. Do a screen share. Come on, thing. Okay, here we go. Let me go down to this particular one here. I want to, he may not be on this live broadcast right now. My computer running a little slow. But I want to just congratulate Doc Joe Stevens. I happen to know this guy over here. He's on a great friend of mine over in New Zealand. He won the Toolbox July Cruise Contest. And because of him and his wife have tickets to go on that cruise, all he's responsible for his plane fare. And on March, I think leaves on March 23rd, I believe, in March of next year. So congratulations to Dr. Joe Stevens for winning this contest. Y'all may not know it, but this man is very he's an IT specialist. He's very good in building computers and also software. So it didn't surprise me that he would win this. He does websites, elaborate websites for people. In fact, I may get him to do one for me. Matter of fact, I will be willing to pay him for it. But when I saw his PowerPoint slides, it was magnificent. Magnificent job he did. Magnificent. I called him this morning. It was 9 o'clock. It was early this morning. It was like, what was it? Like 6 o'clock in the morning. I think I called him 6:30 or so. It was like 9 o'clock p.m. You know, they're ahead of us in New Zealand. And he was so happy. He said, guess what? He didn't even know it. His wife told him. You know. His son also builds these computers for him. You're right, Syringe. I was aware of that. His son also, they work together in building computers. They are wonderful people. In fact, I'm going to say this out right there for all you all to know this. The people of New Zealand, at least the ones I've met, they are excellent individuals, and a blessing is an honor to know them. Like Syringe, the TBC Prayer War, excellent person. One of the best people, broadcasters out there, as well as Dr. Joe Stevens and Tasha Smith, another one. There's some great people in New Zealand and Australia, I want you to know. I can't wait to get over there and meet them in person. They have a warm heart. They're reaching out. I understand, Syringe. I'm hearing some great things you're doing. We're getting the north part of your country and the south part of your country and getting together about this movement that we have it in TBC. You know, that's right, Syringe. We're not leaving nobody behind. No, nobody. No, nobody's getting left behind in this. So let me read what it says. Congratulations, TBC Doc Joe Stevens, for winning the July Cruise Contest. TBC Dr. Joe Stevens, you did a beautiful job on your TBC broadcast and you won. Yay. You plus one, perhaps your wife, let me see, you plus one, perhaps your wife will receive tickets to go on our anniversary cruise in March of 2019. Enjoy a balcony stateroom, and the fresh air of the ocean will be yours to enjoy just outside your balcony stateroom door. That's marvelous. I'm sure you of having a time of your lives on this cruise. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know not a lot of you have probably been on a cruise, actual cruise on the Royal Caribbean. You may have been on a cruise, but you have never been on one necessarily on a Royal Caribbean cruise. I myself have been on 7. One being a Carnival cruise line that was still great, but that's the #1 cruise line that I go on. They are awesome. Woo! I'm telling you, you'll have to be on that cruise. I'm telling you, because you're gonna have a time of your life. I'm telling you. That's the balcony there. Said your toolbox was made using a sophisticated slash share experience. That's right. That's what it was, because I saw it. It is beautiful and something to behold. Yet a TBC toolbox is never complete, because each blog post is a separate tool, and you have many more tools to add. And as you continue to develop it, you will have continue. Let me read that again. And as you continue to develop it, you will have a great deal of time as you build your TBC team. That the tools do the hard work for you of explaining aspects of TBC. A simple spreadsheet could have been used to make a toolbox, but the TBC community enjoyed the best of additions flair you brought to the toolbox in your own special way. You are a winner, and you can't deny that. If you haven't seen TBC Toolbox, there's a link right here. It's Dr. Joe Stevens Toolbox is right here as a link. Dear TBC members, are you using the Toolbox? If not, you are not only doing your team a disservice. You have done a disservice to yourself. Get a Toolbox or build one of your own today. I tell you, he did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. Wonderful job here. I saw it in its entirety. It's great. Okay. Then we had 2 other winners. Rue Barsa. We saw him in our send button meeting. He almost made the 500 paid recruits. Isn't that something? And Maria Davina Droz, both from the Philippines. Let me tell y'all something. If they're not getting it done over in the Philippines, I don't know what. A lot of those people are following the system like you don't believe. And that's why they rank #2 in the population of people in the Billion Coin. Nigeria's #1. That's right. And I didn't thank everybody here who did some great work bringing people to our community. Okay? I'm not gonna read this here because y'all, I'm sure y'all have already read it, but they're gonna enjoy Ocean View staterooms. I don't know about you all, whether I win anything or not, I'm still gonna be there. That's just me. I pay for it because I know what's in store. I've seen these staterooms. I know I'm telling you, and the people who take care of your room are superb. Superb. Oh my God, they're great. Get this. They make out of towels, different type of animals, like turtles, doves. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Thank you for being here, Sidonia Mararu from Romania. She has been doing some great things in Romania, by the way. All right, let's see. Everybody's doing good here. I mean, y'all, I like the interaction y'all doing in our chat. So, got 3 winners so far but guess what? I'm hearing this next one is going to be just for broadcasters. So get ready, Irene Atim and Syringe and TBC Revolution, Femi. Get ready for August because we got some special for our broadcasters. Got a contest. I'm dying to see what it is. I don't know about you all, because it's just for broadcasters. Randy said, as long as you have done do at least one per week, you're eligible for this broadcast. And for me, I do them. As you all know, I do broadcasts every day. If I miss a broadcast, that means that there's something going on that's preventing me from doing it. But I'm doing it every day, and I do 2 on Saturday and Sunday usually. In fact, I'll be doing number 135 tomorrow. So hope y'all support me then. All right, I'm at the end of my time here. I'm gonna come out of this right here, this blog. My time is up. My time is up. Let me stop this screen share. I want to thank all of you for being here. I thank again Dr. Joe Stevens for winning July's contest, two-box contest, and also the other 2 winners from the great country of the Philippines that brought so many people in their country and maybe beyond that country into TBC during that month of July. To bring almost 500 people that Barroso did, my God. He said him and his wife was working hard doing that. They worked. See, we never can say that this old experience on our journey would be easy, but it's worth it. I want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you for supporting me like you do. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time. It's already been scheduled. It's number 15 on the live broadcast schedule. If someone take my usual slot, I would try to get the backup. So try to schedule your live broadcast, when you get up in the morning. That's what I try to do most of the time. And for those that don't know how to schedule or how to do a broadcast, I did one yesterday. It wasn't as smooth as my 80th one. So if you go on my 80th one, that was not smooth. I had my computer was running so slow. Okay. Computers got a mind of their own, as you know. Okay, y'all. I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you so much for all the compliments. Broadcasting is easy, for me. I'm sure it's easy for our broadcasters because they have done many of them. Many people are in their 20s, broadcast and above, 50s, and closing on 100. Randy just crossed over 100 just the other day. He did his 102nd. And as soon as he did it, it was right there on the blog. You gonna tell me that admin's not watching him? But guess what? Admin's watching all of us. Make sure you get your 5 million cookies. So go down to your send button, then click broadcast rewards. Put in your YouTube link for this particular broadcast, and go on testimony. Put in testimony page as well, because people are watching you, not just admin. People are watching your broadcast. Thank you for all that have subscribed to my live broadcast. I will be here as I come here nearly every day. I rarely miss the broadcast. I rarely miss them. I'm one of few people that do them every single day. But there's some people out here doing them every day. I know Dan Lux haven't done one in a while for whatever reason, but I know he'll be back with us. I know Sharon Weller, another nice person that's in Australia, that she'll be back with us. She has some death in her family, so let her get her whatever she needs. She'll be back. And I hope that many people that left the Billion Coin will come back to us, because there's some great things ahead, guys. I can assure you of that. Y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and know that God loves you. I'm saying goodbye to people that's special in my life, and that's little Kaylin, my 2-year-old that watch me. Hello, bye, Kaylin. See you tomorrow. My loved one in Tennessee that supports me each and every day, and that person know who she is. And I'd like to thank all of you for always supporting me. That is dedication. Let's stay unified and get out there and bring the right people into our community and build this community all the way to 1 billion members. Y'all have a nice day. Goodbye.